Hi everyone, today we are going to starting with describing the UI in React. In last lectures we have completed the get start or quick start and installation parts, and in this lecture we starting from the first basics of describing the UI. In this lecture we are going to learn these things. Your what are the things? Your first component, importing and exporting the components, write markup with JSX, JavaScript in JXS with curly braces, passing props and component, condition rendering, rendering list, keep component pure, your UI as a tree. Actually, this all are the topics have been discussed in quick start, and that's amazing uh, amazing explanation I did, and that's amazing. So, starting with describing a UI. React is a JavaScript library for rendering user interface. UI is built for small unit like button, text, and images. React lets you combine them into reusable, nestable component. Nestable components from website to phone apps, everything on the screen can be broken down into components. In this chapter you will learn to create, customize, and conditionally display React components. Your first component, here we go. We're going to creating our first component. To creating your first component, React applications are built from isolate piece of UI component. Okay, isolate piece of UI component. Actually, every component has their own value. You can create single component and use as multiple as you can. A React component in JavaScript function that you can sprinkle with markup components. Like, what does this mean? Like, you can add your own HTMLs. Like, in the profile component, every component starts with capital P. First of all, you have to remember this. And in the profile component, it's return the image. Okay, a wrapper in the return wrapper, it's returning the single image in the yeah, and then there is a gallery. Okay, let's discuss here. Components can be small button or a large as an entire page. Here is a gallery component rendering three profile components. Okay, this is a gallery component that's rendering three profile pages. Okay, so what's this and how it works? So ready to learn this topic, your first component. So starting with this, we are going to create by in VS Code. So change directory, change directory, change directory to programming 2024, change directory to React, change directory to ReactJS, ls. We have this. Now in this ReactJS, we are going to create in the day 6. Okay, bun, we are going to using bun as a package manager. Bun create wait. Okay, we are going to with the day 07. Okay, and day 07 with what, with first component. Okay, I don't want any package name. I want to use React using the JavaScript, and that's it. And change directory to your this, then burn, install, wait for few seconds. Wait for few seconds, you're all taking lots of time. Yeah, we did. We're good to go. After that, we are going to burn, run that. That's it. Now open this in your browser, in your any favorite browser. I'm going to using Chrome browser as my default. This is what. So adding one more page, ramming change directory to React, React, change directory to day 7, coding with this. That's it. So we start with this. For the file hierarchy, we are going to code in the source file. Basically, what is the hierarchy of this React? Basically, this is your HTML page, simple HTML page that you're actually I'm using Vim. So first of all, disable the Vim from here. Now add your title for your website, like first come first component. That's it. And this HTML use two things. First div for root, and second is the script file for this. Okay. In the script file of main.jsx, I have just render the static mode of app. That app is my main component, or you can say main single page that we want to render. Okay. We'll focus on more, we are going to detail on this topic later. So first, for this time, we're just going to working with this. Okay. And index.css, like if I show you the main.jsx using the css as an import or css from here. So index.jsx, I mean index.css, I'm not going to use anything else. I would like to use my own uh, so my applications will look like, first of all, clear all the things that is unnecessary for us, like we are not using these things, and we are not using app.jsx. Cut it all. I'm not going to use all this thing. Next.jsx, cut it all. In this HTML, having app.jsx, and that's it. Add this one also too. Right. This is our file hierarchy. For every React application, there is 4 simple files. First index.html, then index.css, then main.jsx, then app.jsx, then we have app.jsx, then app.css. Okay, in the index.html, we have the HTML page that is called by every browser. Okay, every index.js as in index file. Okay, after that, in this index file, I have this option of root div. Every components of our application will be rendered inside this root. Before that, we require to render this to our React application component and architecture. So for that, we are required a main.jsx, which is inside the index.html. You can see here. Actually, I have removed all the CSS for this index page. I'm not going to focus on here right now. First of all, First of all, we are going to focus on the main.jsx. In this main.jsx, it uses a strict static mode of React and a static mode of DOM. React DOM and the React DOM and React. Okay. After that, the CSS file. Then import the app from app.jsx. What is this? This is a component that is extracting from here, like main.jsx is getting the data from here and render it to the create root, creating a root for this document.get element from id, then add the render for the things, all these things. Okay, and adding the css here, then app.jsx. I don't want to add anything to here. Now I have a clean page without with without anything. So first of all, I'm going to make a simple component, main component. For the main component, you are using export default function with the name of your app. Like every main component is in app. Okay, that's hold some information. If I want to making this component inside the app, like what it has, the name of, and another is images. Okay, we have two component here, name and images. For this, before the main component, I would like to create this simple component with function profile. Okay, function profile. Okay, then every profile going to return the images. Image source file and the image alter name. Like my image source file will be something and alter name will be like image. Okay, this is my component of profile, and I'm going to make the main component here. Another component function gallery. Function gallery. For the gallery, we're going to return what? We're going to return the things like heading, amazing, scientist, and I have multiple components. For making any use any component, you are required to use the self-closing bracket profile. If I want to add three profile images here and send this gallery as to the main component. Export. Before that, if I show you, still there is nothing. Okay. Then I show you something like export the default function app by returning the gallery, like return like this. Now I'm able to see the images and all the thing. In the assist, I want to add some images from browser. Make three images of a sunset. taking time. I'm going to choose this image, first image, and going to add this in my SS. One, I want to choose this as a second image, as image 2, and this as a third image, image 3. Okay, now in the app.jsx I want to add the correct profile name, source name, but the source name will be getting from here, like image name will be img1 name equals to img2 image name equals to img3. Okay, and getting the images as a props, like image name, and using the image name here, like source is my ASS, ASS, path equals to CSS in TS.